Alright, so hello people. I am headed to Memphis with my boys. It's spring break and my youngest son wanted to go to Dave & Buster's, and we're in the middle of two Dave & Buster's. There's one in New Orleans and there's one in Memphis, and we went to New Orleans on Tuesday, so I decided to come to Memphis today. But while I am...
They might be thinking that you went to Dave & Buster's twice in 1 week. We went to a game in New Orleans. We saw the Bucks and the Pelicans. But today we're going to Dave & Buster's. We did not go 2 days in a week. See you later.
Thank you for clarifying that. Alright, so yeah. We went to see the Pelicans play the Blazers. The Bucks. Went to see the Pelicans play the Bucks. It's kind of like a tongue twister. But so I took a couple of shots for my boutique for social media and whatnot, and I wanted to just come on and tell you guys about my buying experience so far. I have purchased from Fashiongo, LA Showroom, Orangeshine, and another vendor, which is not on any one of those three. And in the process, I have found that it is very important to make sure that you are paying attention to the descriptions that they have, and to kind of pick items. Well, I guess it depends on who your target market is, your customer. But when you're picking items, kind of, keep in mind that some things, unfortunately, are not going to look exactly like the picture. Kind of like when you go order food. That's the only analogy that I can think of. When you're ordering food, the picture looks really good, but when you actually get the food yourself, it doesn't exactly look the same. So keep that in mind. Another thing is just be aware that there are tons of other wholesalers that are not a part of those top three. Like they don't necessarily sign up for those sites, and you just have to be always researching, because I know that sometimes the things that they have online are kind of like older items. But here's the thing about that. This is what I realized. Okay, so say there's vendor A. Like I was saying before I was interrupted, depending on who your market includes, you still have the opportunity to purchase some things. They always have new arrivals. Now, okay, you have your Instagram shops, and yes, they are on probably keeping up with the new trends, but what I feel like is they also utilize those wholesalers that are not on those big three websites. And another thing is, like I was saying, let's just say vendor A is on Fashiongo, okay, and they're also on Orangeshine, right? But then you go to LA Showroom and they're also on there, because some vendors are on all three, okay? So let's just say you go to Fashiongo and they don't have any new arrivals for vendor A, the vendor that we were referring to. And then you go to Orangeshine and they still don't. But when you go to LA Showroom, they have new arrivals for the same company, but they're not posted. Can you turn it down? They're not posted on the other two. Well, that's another thing to keep in mind, because that that's something that I learned when I was using this particular vendor. I saw that they only had new arrivals posted to the LA Showroom site or one of the other sites, and it wasn't on the other two. Another thing, that same vendor will give you access on one site like Fashiongo, but then on Orangeshine you might not have access to it, which is crazy. I don't understand how that works either. But just keep in mind that when you're buying from wholesalers, there's a lot of different things that you need to consider. One last thing is that those same companies or vendors might not post all of their inventory on their site, whether it's an individual site or if it's inside of Fashiongo or Orangeshine or LA Showroom. They may not post all their items or their inventory onto the site. So you might have to figure out how to contact them outside of, are you serious? Outside of the sites, so that you can develop that relationship with them and see what their other inventory is looking like. So yeah, those are my tips for buying wholesale. I'm planning to go to the fashion district this summer. I am a teacher, so this week we're out for spring break, and I did kind of do some shots for 2 of the items that I had, well 3, but I shot with my iPhone X, and I found a couple of tricks because I did it while I did it in my home. The room that I use, which is my office, it has a window, so the sun was shining, but then I realized that if I changed the filter and turned up the AF lock or the whatever it is and added flash, that my pictures came out amazing. So a lot of shots I had to do over, and it was late last night, so I didn't get to do them all, but I'll do a video and show you guys how I ended up creating the shots that I have, and I'll put a picture to kind of show what I used before and how the picture looked after I ended up changing the filter and all that stuff. So leave me a comment in the box. Please subscribe to this. Give me a thumbs up. Let me know what kind of questions you have. I do a lot of research, but I am based in Mississippi, and so Mississippi has different rules that don't necessarily apply to other states, but I feel like the process is kind of like the same. I have yet to file for an LLC, but I did create a DBA, which is what I'm using, and actually my DBA is not even the name of my store. The name of my store is Alley Hustle Fashion, but my DBA is another name. So I'm really thinking about going ahead and doing my filing for an LLC, but I'm trying to figure out how I want to do it, because I know that I want to do some other things, and you know, the DBA would be fine if it was related to the other, we're under the umbrella of another business that's related. So I'm going to figure that out. And in Mississippi, it's only $50 to file for an LLC, and to do the DBA it was $25, so that's fairly cheap. I know in other states it may be more than that, and after you fill out your information, it is immediately processed. So when I hit the submit button after I paid, I received a link to my documents, and so it's very exciting. It doesn't take long, but yes, I wish you guys the best of luck on this boutique journey. I hope to continue to help you guys. I was working on another tutorial using the stickers, and I'll show you guys what I use for my tagging and the tagging gun that I have for my things. All of my inventory that I purchased is pretty much here. I just have to finish working on my Shopify store, and I have my social media set up. But yes, it is my goal. I will be launching March the 20th, which is in about 6 days. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll talk to you later. Bye.